So welcome guys, welcome back to episode 2 of how to create your own website. As you can see, I left it exactly how it was. And before we let's review what we did before. I showed you how to start up your code, how to start up your website code by first less than arrow, exclamation mark, doctype HTML, then HTML with the start tag and end tag. And the end tag must have a slash before the element, then head with the two tags with a slash before the element at the end tag, then title, then after head use your body, and anything that you write in the body will come to play on the website. So now let's erase this, and then if I erase that, the King J is a goat is then gone. So now I'm going to teach you guys about different elements. I know up to like 5 elements, or I actually know more than 5, but some of the elements are actually complex to use, but I'm just going to teach you guys the simple ones. So the first element is H1. So we start up with the less than arrow, H1, then close it. So now H1 is actually is just an element that makes your text bigger. H1 actually stands for header. H is the header, 1 is 1, so H1 is header 1, and remember your slash must always come before the element. So H1 is your header 1. So header 1, header 1, header 1. So header 1 is just the header. It's just to give a header to your code. Yeah, it's just to give a header to your paragraph or whatever. So now you have header 1, and then if you write something like, in the start of this video I showed you how King J is the goat looks. So let's see, King J. As you can see, it is way bigger now because of header 1. So header 1 just makes your text bigger. It just makes your text a header. It just makes your text a header. So now we have different kinds of header. We have header 1, we have header 2, down to header 6. So let me show you. I'll show you this in different videos, but let me just show you now. I can show you this in a different video, but let me just show you this now. So we have 6 different kinds of headers. So now we have header 2. I'll just create a time lapse of this. So now, as you can see, we have a header 1 down to header 6. As you can see, the higher the number, the smaller the text goes. So as you can see here, we have King J. This is King J header 1, King J header 2, King J header 3, header 4, header 5, header 6. So the higher the number, the smaller the font becomes. So now that is one element I've taught you guys, which is the header. Time to teach you guys another element, which is the P element. So normal, less than sign, element, greater than sign, then less than sign again, slash, element, greater than sign. So the P element is actually paragraph. So it's actually the P element is to make your entire work organized. It's to organize your entire work, because you actually need to organize it. Because yes, the P element is not really that necessary, but once we get to intermediate level, that's going to be actually necessary. Because if you don't put your entire paragraph in a P element, your work won't be organized. you can't even have control of that paragraph that you wrote as long as it's in that p element. But let me show you. Let's write King J best, and now King J the best. We have King J the best. As you can see here, it's in the p tag, so or p tag. So let's delete it. As you can see, it makes no difference, but the thing that it's you need, like, it just makes it organized. Like, don't worry, once we reach to a higher level of once we reach to a higher level of programming of websites, you'll see how valuable the p tag is. But now that we are still beginners, it's not really that valuable to you. So the next element I'm going to teach you guys is the BR element. So now the BR element is what will I say? The BR element is called break. It just takes your text to the next line. So for example, now I have King J is the best of all time. So now King J is the best of all time, as you can see it here. So now if I cut this and paste it after the BR, it will go to the next line. As you can see here, it has gone to the next line. So that is what I mean by the BR element. Actually, the BR element doesn't have a start tag or end tag. It's just like that. So you need to be careful on how you use that break. So you need to be really careful on how you use that break. So that's the BR element. So the next one I'm going to talk to you guys about is I'm going to talk to you guys about the subscript. Now the subscript just makes text to go higher. For example, let's remove this and let's carry the subscript here. It's not that this thing went. See, it's not that this thing went. It's not that it went. So the kind of punishment is giving me. So now subscripts, so we know that we have the formula of water, which is H2O, right? That's the formula of water, which is H2O. Now so 2 is below. So let's say we want to make that 2 go up. We use superscript. Sorry, superscript, not subscript. We use superscript. Superscript makes a text to go higher. Let me just show you guys what I mean. So let's cut this. Then we paste it, and then you see here it is higher than the original text. So superscript makes a text go higher, while subscript makes a text go lower. So let me show you. SUB, and then the text has gone lower, just like that. So superscript makes the text go higher, subscript makes the text go lower. So which other element is there? We have the href. I don't want to teach you guys yet. That'll be the next episode because we'll be upgrading to that part. So I want to teach you guys one more element before I go, which is I've taught you guys the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Taught you guys the subscript, superscript, and now what I want you guys to do is that I need you guys to go to the internet, search for like an entire paragraph, and try to search for an essay you can do on your own. search for it, and I need you guys to like try and use all this code that I've used. Try and use the head one to do the topic of the paragraph. Put this thing inside the P. Put the entire paragraph inside the P. When you need to go to the next line, use BR to go to the next line. Then if anything has to be like below but not in the next line, just below, subscript. If anything has to be above but not the next line, use superscript. So that's what I need you guys to do as your assignment. That's what I'm giving you. If you don't do that, I'll come out of your screen and punch you in the face. Yeah, like how all those juju people do. So thank you guys for watching this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.